Joining us live this morning is one of the three candidates who are running in the upcoming election for Kern County's District 2 Supervisor seat. Former Tehachapi police officer and longtime county resident Pete Graff joining us live via Zoom. Pete, thanks for being here.
Hey, I appreciate you having me here. Good morning, Kern County.
If you could begin by just telling us, as a supervisor, just give us a brief summary of your priorities.
My priorities out the gate, we have to focus on things that are immediate. We have several severe issues that are right in front of us. First and foremost, in my opinion, coming from my background as a private security business owner and law enforcement, I look at our first responders and I look at that we have one of the lowest retention rates in the state for our county to retain our first responders, such as sheriff's deputies and firefighters. These folks have come here now basically to train and leave our county after probation phase for bigger and better pastures. And I hate the fact that we've become that. I remember back a few years ago, it was neighboring counties that actually had that title. Now it's us. My primary first fight is, as like I said, first and foremost, it's for the first responders, pay, benefits, quality of life, and retention of these employees, facilities, equipment, and a safe and operating atmosphere. What the deputies and the firefighters are working with, it should be absolutely not questioned of them to do this. So what we have now is we have 3 deputies basically policing all of Eastern Kern County. We have 3 deputies policing basically all of Southern Kern County. We have fire crews and their engine crews that'll have a captain and an engineer at times, and sometimes 3. These are skeleton crews that should, in the most drastic situations, is what your staffing should be. We should not be operating like this on this full time.
Okay.
Another issue that I'm looking to really tackle, and it's one of the main issues we have with our street, with petty thefts, with simple assaults, even with rapes, high drug use. What we have is mental illness, criminal mental illness. We have people on the streets who are so addicted to drugs and alcohol that they've lost their state of mind, and their actions they're just that of a dangerous person. And now that we have minimal law enforcement, minimal first responders, and now we have mental illness with a criminal mindset, this is a boiling pot waiting to blow up. And as I heard you guys on the information before I came on, jobs, our oil jobs, our jobs that are leaving Kern County due to excuse me, civil litigation. We need to fight for this a little more. One suit filed and then having a Fresno Circuit Court shoot it down, then we're going to walk away, hands off. Hey, guys, we tried. That's unacceptable.
Pete, if I could interject real quick. Pete, can you hear me? Pete, if I could interject real quick. You're talking about that, much of that funding coming from, of course, property taxes for the county and whatnot. The area, number 2 in ag, number 7 in oil, with both of those, lack of water, we're being hit hard by, and renewable power. What is your plan to deal with those losses in revenue that would fund the increases in first responders?
With the revenues, what we need to do, we'll go to the water thing for our agricultural. We need to focus on that. We need to work with the state, and we need to attack the state, for lack of a better term. They hold us over a barrel, and we beg for simple amounts of water so that we can maintain our agricultural industry here. We have a huge agricultural industry, especially in my district, District 2. And I'm not going to sit here and sit back and suffer and have loss of jobs, loss of revenue, loss of agricultural industry due to lack of water. We're going to attack Gavin Newsom. I mean, if he's into office again, if we get another governor, hopefully we'll have another governor, and it'll trickle down into the resources and the divisions that'll have us more allotment of water to come inside these areas. I can sit here and say what I can do all day long, but until I'm inside there, I can't really tell you what the figures look like and what I'm going to do until I actually sit down to see it. But I can tell you this, I'm not going to sit back and just let things just happen. I am the noisemaker. I will be the guy that, abstains or doesn't vote or goes against the rub. I mean, a perfect example, we voted for using the Dominion machine, and we had great questions by our 2 of our supervisors, and they still voted for it, even though they expressly showed that there was issues with the machine, that Ms. Bedard was not being honest during the meeting. This was blatantly true, and we still voted yes for it. I'm not going to be the yes guy. I refuse to be that. That's just not what I am. I question everything, and I operate with morals and ethics.
Pete Graff, candidate for District 2 Supervisor. Best of luck to you in the upcoming primaries. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, sir. God bless you, Kern County.
We'll be right back.